So, but you're gonna see rates from like 9 to like 18%. You don't price shop. Shop the company that you want a relationship with because of this. If you're running, that money is now running, let's for round figure sake, let's go right in the middle, 12%. Let's say it's 12% interest. Oh my gosh, I can't pay that. Bank will give me 6. Sure they will, but they're not gonna do the deal. They're not gonna do a deal without a roof. So, and they're gonna amortize it over 30 years. So let's say we're at 12%. That's 1% a month on that money. Okay, that's what that's running at right now. So if you have a $100,000 loan, 1% is $1,000 a month. Interest only. We're all interest only. We don't do principal payments. So you're paying interest only, right? Every month, that's 1%, 2% second month, 3% third month. Okay, if you're in and out of that deal in 3 months, you probably paid some points, probably anywhere. Points are the same thing as percent. You paid at the table, anywhere from like 1 to 8 points, I've heard. But let's just say it's in the middle at like 4 points. Okay, let's say you're paying 4 points and you're paying 1 point a month on that money. So 4% at the table, and now the money's running. And you go 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, say 4 months. So you're in and out in 4 months. You're at 8%. It's not bad, right? But let's say you go take that same 12-month loan and those 4 points, and you go all the way, and you go, I don't feel like working today. I don't feel like, take that all the way up to the 12-month mark. You just paid 16%. You just paid twice what you could have paid if you were efficient. So what you're really trying to do is make sure that the lender that you're working with, and the difference between like the rates are so marginal. 1% at 12, 14% interest would be 1.17%, $170 a month. That's the difference between 12 and 14% interest. Between 10% interest, maybe it's $170 the other way. It's marginal. It's what you can achieve with your crew in getting the house flipped. If you're fast, this money makes sense. If you're slow, this money does not make sense. Makes sense for me, does not make sense for you. So in 12 months time, you don't want to hold the note the 12 months. You want to be able to execute that in a short period of time. So now what you're really shopping for is the company you want to work with. Are you working with a company that can move fast? What you don't want to run into is like, I've seen this where it's like, so we keep all of our inspections in-house. It's very important to us to like keep your project moving. Your project stops, you're making payments, nobody's making money. It doesn't work. It's not good. I want the hammer swinging. I want you to be done. I want you to flip it and let's do another deal. That's how we think. So I don't want to jam that up. I also am not going to give you more money than you should have, but you want to make sure that your company is fast to get you those construction funds. We don't just give you the construction funds Cam was talking about. Like if you have a $50,000 budget, we'll hold 50 grand in escrow and you'll send a budget and say every $10,000 in work that we do, kitchens, bathrooms, great. Inspector comes out, and this is common across every hard money company. Comes out and goes, yep, kitchens and bathrooms are good. Draw is good to go. Let's get the money out. What you don't want to have happen is a lot of the bank companies will have third-party inspectors, third-party appraisers, and the third-party inspector goes out and goes, they did everything but the bathroom. Cool. Well, our policy is that you submit 2 weeks in advance, so we'll come out in another 2 weeks, and then you go ahead and we'll see then if that bathroom's installed correctly. Oh, it's not installed correctly? We have a 2 week policy from this moment. So now all of a sudden you're 6 weeks out from getting your draw, and you're like, my gosh, I just lost 1.5 points on this company that I can't even talk to anybody that knows what they're doing. It's a third-party agency that has no control. Like, it's a bad experience. So you want to make sure that the company you work with, you understand very clearly their policies in distributing that money. Because if time is your element that you need to focus on, then if they're slowing time down, they're not a very good company for you. And I can say that like point blank, that's the statement.